Okay, anyone see? Hello. Awesome. Someone tell me how my audio. Oh. All right. Ding. No, how's it hanging? Thank you, Dante Pizzaman, for catching this. Also, I'd like to thank one. Ah! Catching this. Jeffrey. I appreciate. Oh, hey, we're Eternal. No, Doom the Dark Ages. First playthrough of that game, and they're cutting out. Oh, Happy New Year to everybody here. Up. How's my audio? How is audio? It's poor lighting. That is what is up. Wait. Okay, how is the mic now? Or is it like Sin Devil triggering me out and shit? How is the microphone? Alright, tell me in the chat how the mic is. Chat, should I get a physical copy of Devil May Cry? Hang on a sec. Wait, is it the stream or my actual audio? Or is that the thing that is like cutting out? The stream or my actual audio? Hang on a damn second. Mic kinda quiet. Wait. Hello! Ow! Okay, how is it now? How is it now? Wait. Still cutting out? Hello! Is my mic still cutting out? I have the gain turned up all the way, dude. I literally have the entire gain turned up all the way. So what we're gonna do here is, I'm just gonna like... Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody here. Anyways, I'm gonna be booting up Doom the Dark Ages, the first playthrough of that game. We're gonna be playing through it for a bit, and then I'm gonna get into the channel update stuff. Yo, Manic, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. So the issue is I have to stick the mic to my mouth a bit. Wait, hang on a damn second. Okay, so it should be up to here. Wait 1 second, I'm gonna get a few mangas to put the mic on. And I hope it raises the mic up to my... Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I mean, like, I have to use mangas to raise the mic to my mouth. So they would have my two hands on the controller, and so they could get it to the PC. The sound is... Alright, fantastic. And let's jump in. Let's jump into Doom the Dark Ages. And oh lord, do I miss the Doomslayer. Wait, did you complete the Lucent? I thought I still working on it along with a big Devil May Cry project. And yeah, one update is like I do have one big Devil May Cry project coming right up. And I'm also putting out like these shorts as fillers to that coming out. And if you're asking which mangas, Berserk and Vagabond, and also we have a few comics that's like holding it up too. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, accepting the terms of service without even reading that shit. I am gonna do that, but I have to go to the options of the game. Okay, so this is the gamma. I think gamma here is fine. Let's apply the changes. Okay, let's. Wait, where's the audio? I mean, I do have the earlier volumes of Berserk, I know. I mean, the one that was written by Bjorn when he was still alive. That's what I'm going through right about now, and I just got into Berserk. I have played that game, and it's pretty fun. Berserk. Now I just there we go. Settings. Okay, gameplay settings. I want to go to the audio setting. You put FOV. Yo, Missouri, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this year's stream. FOV to the max. There we go. Just play with the master volume. Yeah, there we go. Okay, how's that sound? The game is also... Yo, Missouri, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this year's stream. I have not, actually. I have not. Okay. New spot? No problem. I know that like every single video game volume is gonna be like loud and up the ass. What the fuck, dude? They literally made the difficulty sound nicer for the easy mode. Aspiring Slayer. They hurt me plenty. Ultra Violence. Nightmare. Yeah, but I'm actually gonna put this shit to... I'm actually gonna put this to... What's it called? I'm gonna put it to Aspiring Slayer because this is supposed to be like a chill stream. Yeah, but I'm not doing that today. I mean, like, I just wanna chill. Dark Ages makes Doom Eternal look like Baby's mode at maximum difficulty. Real. I'm getting into it now because... But everybody wants me to... Parry window... Okay, max parry window. I'm like, I think the parry window is the same. Alright, I'm gonna play it at Ultra Violence. I'm gonna play that shit at Ultra Violence. Alright, start the game. Maybe next time, but this is supposed to be a chill stream of the game. Yeah, and right now, whenever I'm streaming and trying to read, right, it's like my literacy level turns to the Floyd Mayweather literacy. But it's like, yeah, I barely can. It's like barely being able to read. That's what happens whenever I'm streaming and game text comes by. Yeah, but I'm trying to chill here. Chill in the point of the stream. Yeah, I mean, like, either way, Doom is like adrenaline pumping and shit, but I'm still trying to have a pretty chill time. Yo, what? How's it hanging, man? Thanks for catching this here stream, dude. And I am doing quite well. How's it hanging with you? Right now, I'm just like screaming a bit of Doom Eternal. No. What's up with DMC5? I need to get better lighting because like the main lighting is also it's almost burning up and shit and it keeps flickering everywhere.
You have wasted our time once
I
again.
never expected Doom to be this more heavy. I mean, I remember booting up 2016 and it didn't have a cutscene.
It is close.
Yeah, that Devil May Cry 5 is ridiculously detailed.
Is running out. Soon,
Storm is tired.
will summon him.
Yeah, and then, yep. The Storm hasn't slept in ages.
We found their entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding.
Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through like a few chapters, and after the chapters, right, I'm gonna go through the channel updates.
So their followers are letting them in.
But
Thera,
now that is literally hilarious, dude. If it was like better bitrate than Casey's stream, that is literally the definition
is
of
still an hour
hilarity,
away.
man.
We could try and
Wait,
launch
don't
the Atman.
mention it. You have what?
There's no time.
Dude, have one left on the 1st of January. Bro, I mean, like
Bishop
them
Creed.
giving you finals on the 1st of
We
January
need
is pretty diabolical. Good luck with that. Yeah, I mean, like Middle Eastern college can be pretty diabolical. I mean, yeah, I mean, like I know. I mean, I remember when I was in high school, it was pretty much an international high school in Egypt, and they did give out winter break during the Christmas time. They did give you that, right?
Remain guarded.
Then when I went to
The village of
college,
Colin is a mining
it
center.
was more of a
it
community
falls,
college sort of ordeal,
everything
so I
will
ended
be
up like,
destroyed,
so the winter break was
including
in
the
January,
sentiment
mid-Jan.
reserves.
Don't think Virgil's got eye bags because he's too tired. You guess it's
Launch
no,
the
it's because
Slayer.
it's because of trauma and suffering, and like he just got out of Mundus's mind. He does have eye bags, yes, but he has like
targeted
he
for
just
the
skinned
village
out
of
the entire
Colleen.
cast. He has better skincare than Dante. Virgil, you're probably so, but that is yeah, I mean, but that is literally like Middle Eastern school, man. Middle Eastern college and school. Hey, they're starting it off with the Captain America team. There's Doomslayer. Wait, I already did lower the game on
in
him.
3,
I already did.
2, 1. Release.
Rating on 26. Yeah, there's gonna be a new bunch of memes, and hey, we're gonna be rid of the 6-7 shit. We're gonna be rid of that 6-7 bullshit. Yeah. Those memes weren't that fun. There's the infamous trailer shot. I think that's the idea, man. I think that is the idea, so 8-9, really do. But that is the idea because like Doom is pretty much like a heavy metal power fantasy. Now I have to see if I could or anything. Here we go, setting. Lowering the volume of this a bit. Lowering this a bit as well. 9 plus 19. Yeah, 29. 6-7 is horrible. Spread 20. What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid. I missed it. 6-7 is a lot like that. Okay, now. Royal Guard! Royal Guard! Royal Guard!
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been
How
activated.
bro was moving in his prime days. Yeah, that's what Doom Dark Ages is. It's literally after. Yeah, and there's the sprint feat. There we go. Oh, wait. But how can you throw the shield? And I want to throw the shield around. want to throw this shit. And that is chip damage. How can you, like, hit with the shit? Old memes and old fairness. Biggest boys have the dumbest. Yeah, like Big Jung. Yeah, I do remember Big Chungus. That shit was pretty good. You missed the dog. Wait, the doggo meme. You feel bad for the doggo's death. This is what no dip. Yeah, exactly. This is what happened. Oh, so I only get to throw that shit later. I can't throw it now. There's the sprint. And you can sprint while guarding. Nice. What? Guard. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. I get that mechanic now. Yo, with the shoot button. And my gameplay's probably gonna be shit here. Okay. Oh, wait. What happened to the technique? Or the glory kill. What the fuck happened to that? Hang on a sec, chat. I'll be right back after I... There we go. This should be fun. This should be fun. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Doop. Demon. Doop. Yeah, but the approach is a lot like 2016, dude. Royal Sprint! Wait, your brother knows that you don't like the 6-7 and he oh my god! He just does like the 6-7 shit to piss you off for fun. Siblings do that all the time. I think Dante would be doing that to Virgil where he would say jackpot just to piss Virgil off. Wait, like how everything Devil May Cry related after Devil May Cry 5 is garbage, Devil May Cry Peak of Combat was garbage, and the same... the Netflix anime was the biggest offender, and Peak of Combat seems to get worse and worse. Glory kill is still kind of gone, is still a thing, but not exactly. I think the closest thing is the shield. Wait, is like a modernized... Yo! Nerd Dragon, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this year's stream. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, that is some part of it. Okay. Climb shit. Climb shit. Personally like the net. It's fine if you liked it. But fine if you liked it. Oh, as an adaptation, it's dog shit. But there are a few redeeming qualities about the Netflix anime, but it's just like the bad outshines the good in that show once you think about it. I mean, at first I thought it was okay, then I was like, no, it's kind of a crock of shit, dude. Royal timeout! Jackpot! Royal 6-7! Oh, my bad. Big enemies will glow purple. You can make them. But you can off, but you get a special enemy. Shield bash. Oh, still glory kill. Completely agree. Awful adaptation, but it's better. Yeah, I mean, like it's its own thing, but I'm not gonna lie. The reboot actually kind of handled Dante's competence better than the Netflix show. If that makes any sense, but I hope that they do, like... I mean, for some reason, I'm hoping Season 2 would be good, but it's kind of like, nope. All hope is gone for that. All hope is gone for that one show. Time for a video called I apologize for. You know, I was thinking of making another review for the anime. I was thinking of doing. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did have to make a TikTok. I did have to make a TikTok. I mean, if you're on social media these days and you want to like grow that shit, you're gonna have to be on everything. Oh, the TikTok shop. There's this. Yeah, it was on your personal account. That'd be bad. But yeah, I mean, like, whatever goes here on shorts, it goes on the other music. Okay. I kind of miss the Rage comics, I'm not gonna lie, and also Bad Luck Brian. That shit was funny. I remember in boys back in the day used to spam that shit like crazy. Okay. Wait. And what am I supposed to do here? Game journalist devil shot. Nah, I mean, like, here's the thing. Field bash 4. Wait. Oh, okay. Fusion. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Royal IG. Oh my god. Humans dodge trophy. Okay, doggo trophies. Locked in alien and tactical nuke income. Call of Duty shit. I mean, okay, not exactly game journalist, but more like dude who plays video games and talks about them. And what I do not like about the YouTube algorithm is like if it kind of feels like it only wants me to talk about Devil May Cry and not anything else at the moment. It's like, dude. I mean, I want to talk about other games too. Wait. Royal Tactical Nuke incoming. Jackpot. Okay, there we go. There we go. Maybe it's because I'm playing on a lower difficulty. Maybe that is why it, like, Doom, the Dark Ages is nearly a beat 'em up at this point. Like, prototype God Hand supposed to be in the first. Oh, God Hand prototype in the first person. Tried out Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, welcome to Ninja Gaiden. That series is known for kicking your ass. Known for kicking the ass of those who play it. Okay, now where am I? It already has a cursor, unlike 2016 where you were. Wait, what the? Are those the? Yeah, those are Sentinels. Those are Sentinels. Royal AC 130 above. Jackpot. And I'm just gonna get through a few chapters and then we're gonna go through the updates. Your gamer ego is. Yep, it's a very humbling experience. Wait, Missouri, were you playing Souls games beforehand? And how were you when you were like playing the Souls games? How was that, man? How was that?
Ensign, you have a lock on the player's location?
I do have ideas for
Weapon
Ninja
drop
Gaiden.
incoming in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but the channel update is not really about. Well, it's sort of about these, but like, I also have something else in. You all have a bunch of burned ROMs. You have a lot of them. Wait, you mean you like ended up like burning the ROMs onto your PC, right? And then you ended up like burning it onto the disk. Wait, what the fuck is that? This. God damn it, I need... Love Ninja Gaiden, but those... Look, I'm reading it on... Like with your power gauntlet. You can charge that shit. Hey. Power gauntlet. Hit by the gun. I used to have these back in the good old early 2000s. I have these. Okay, no. Oh, done. Okay, there are the armored people. Already using the power gun. There we go. Melee weapons are more a punchy chainsaw. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Broski thought he was Virgil. Teleporting. Okay, and headshot. Headshot. 223. She a baddie. Actually, I show speed type of shit. Oil. Bang! Bang! Attack! Wait. Mang! Headshot! Ah! Combo. Come on, dude. Okay. Where should I be? Where should I get going? Yeah, but this was all... wait. Yeah, I just had to punch him out. I just need to know. Hang on one. Damn it, flashing. On a sec. I think Doom 2016 is your favorite for simply being a perfect game. No one does different things that are... Well, Doom 2016 and Eternal are both really good, but this is like first time here. I'm having fun so far. This is just like brand new to me. Okay, so that was the... Nope, not today. Oh, I know I'm at low health. No, I'm fine today. Got myself armor. Till then. Maybe not even gritty, but not that cheesy. Genuinely bad ass. As for cash, original Doom 2016, we know from it now it's supposed to be actually even darker. Like Doom 3 with 2016 gameplay. Wait, this The original Vision, yeah, I did hear about that, and there was Rage before, and it was supposed to take place in the Doom universe, but like, I think they scrapped that idea. Plus, they wanted to go for the Call of Duty crowd. Even though, like, Doom and Call of Duty are completely different games. Life City Fired. There's a Sentinel. A few more Sentinels. Where am I supposed to go? The least favorite ranking is Doom games is Doom 3, Doom 64, Doom 2, Doom 1, Doom the Dark Age, Doom 20. So your absolute favorite one is, I mean, Eternal was ridiculously fun, I'm not gonna lie. Played Unreal 2000, not gonna lie, it was a really good game. Good game, that's what. Oh, I remember that one. But even that, there was days where Doom 20 plays atmosphere worker, like in Rage. Royal Guard, yeah, ridiculously low health.
We can't stay here. We can't stop them.
Come on, dude. Where am I supposed to go now? It's even flammable. Oh, okay, my bad. And I might get killed. What channel updated? Yeah, I'm actually gonna get into that after I finish a few chapters. Not gonna take long and finish chapters. Dude, what is... I haven't played it and it wasn't including a spin. Wait. They have to, but Capcom is too scared of that game. Capcom is just too afraid of the game. Like the green orb. Haven't played it in... ID Doom was good for a mobile game and you miss it. God Hand would be good if they yeah, it would be, but Capcom, they're too scared of God Hand. Fear getting cancelled for God Hand. Why do they fear getting cancelled? God Hand. Because God Hand isn't. What? Oh, okay. Green ore. Oh, so the sigil was pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much the gold orb or talisman of rebirth. Okay, I got you. Oh, buddy. There we go, another medical. And I have to get used to this whole like shield and gun mechanic. A sec, everyone. I just check if this is the. I can't exactly say that this is the first Doom game where the shotgun is a default weapon. Eternal. Shotgun was the default. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of digging the gameplay. This is like easier than Eternal. Oh. This is way easier than Eternal. Mostly. Imagine saying that it's easier than it and getting like back. Hang on a sec. I'm just. Yeah. Capcom has so many cool IPs, but refuse to do anything with them. You're not even talking about Devil May Cry, Dino Crisis, God Hand until... I mean, they recently started doing shit with Onimusha. That is coming out next year. But I don't really know about Devil May Cry, if I'm being honest with you. Wait, can't find it, unfortunately. 2016, but darker once they scrapped it. It was called Rage. I think it's out. I think you can find it and play Rage. Remember watching? Oh my god! You thought some very extravagant gay thing? Yeah, I mean, yeah, because of that shit, Capcom is afraid that they might get cancelled for that shit. Arcade is difficult. Here, but excellent. That's fine, dude. Don't really know about Devil May Cry, unfortunately. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, they did have the integrated reports, and they said we want to do more shit with our other franchises, and they said they put Mega Man, Ace Attorney, and Devil May Cry. Those were like the main franchises that they did. That is like, oh, all right. They're citing Devil May Cry and Ace Attorney. Then that means that they're gonna. That we might be expected to see those sooner than later. Like, if the legit concerns is quality of the games post Itsuno leaving. Itsuno did make, like, Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5, and those were... Like, beats fast, I guess. Wait, you'd say they're not afraid? There we go, punch out. Punching ass. Say that they're not afraid, but then again, people did say Resident Evil 5 was a white survivor game. Yeah, that is why, like, after 4, we did not get an announcement of a Resident Evil 5 remake, and I think Capcom might be too afraid to approach them. A 10-foot pole. So, yeah, I think they're also afraid of Capcom are cowards. Oh, okay. How does that work? Harry is like exactly Royal Guard. Wait. Speaking about the gay dudes in God Hand as member of the LGBTQ, you thought they were funny? Didn't feel like it was saying anything. Saying gay people are funny, saying these gays are... Well, here's the thing. The culture itself don't... here's the thing. There's gonna be like a lot of people online who won't really think like that, and Capcom is afraid of getting cancelled by a lot of people who are gonna say, well, God Hand was always problematic. Even though it wasn't that problematic to begin with. That is the thing. Yes, that is why Capcom is gonna be afraid of God Hand. Capcom should not be afraid. Capcom should say fuck off and let us make. They should. And if marketers have objections, then they should say, okay, stop whining and let them do their damn job. I mean, in an ideal world, that's what would happen, but at the same time, right? It's like, well, we got shareholders and shit. that we gotta appease and whatever. I believe shareholders should fuck off. Capitalistic system of like shareholder value is ruining every single industry, if I'm being honest with you. And it leads to inshitification, like a part of shareholder value. How can we make shit for cheaper, for less money? And it's like they don't give a shit how they cut the cost, you feel me? People who bitch and whine about games being woke or conservative both tend to talk about video games more than actually playing them. Both sides are annoying. Not gonna lie to you, both sides are annoying. Both sides should eat a dick, if I'm being honest. And yeah, there's the first death. I hate when it isn't a game problem. When it isn't people should they should look at the game itself and not force any ideologies. Death. Piggy, where are you? Free strike. Oh, piggy! Okay. Alright. Okay, I get it. You get it. You could kill it with a shield. Shield bat. But still, I mean, like, when it comes to the online discourse, I'm starting to miss when video games were about having fun. Yeah, where video games were just about having fun and letting the developers express themselves in whatever way they want. And that is also why Sony is afraid of Kratos, the old Kratos. Most likely we're not gonna see a remaster of the older
Ground
one.
zero. He located.
It's a miracle that we got a remaster of God of War. It's a miracle. Auto map. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm supposed to wait for it to come on the streams, like the stream screen, just so that I could get a chance to read it, which is kind of. Auto map. Okay, so this is where I should be at. Where I should go. Da-da-da. And by the way, I mean, I just bought this game quite recently. Video games are ridiculously expensive nowadays. When it came to Ninja Gaiden 4, I barely picked that one up. I barely picked it up, man. Wait. Boss fight already? Biggest example you could... Ghost of Yote and Stellar Blade. Bro! When it came to like Ghost of Yote, I mean, the head dev should have just like shut the fuck up about anything. When it came to politics and just focused on promoting the damn game. And with Stellar Blade, I mean, I get what the whole culture war argument was. It's like, yeah, we need more goonable video game protagonists. We need more, like, goonable women, right? Yeah, I know. I know the piracy option thing. I just need to buy a better gaming. I just need to get a better game. which I'm gonna be getting secondhand on a secondhand basis because Nvidia and Micron and all their fucking wisdom decided, no, we're not gonna make shit for gamers anymore. We're gonna be making shit for AI slop factory. The cell processor was something. Does anyone know about the PS3? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of folks were like, no, this is a war on goonable female protagonists. And Stellar Blade is here to save us all. With Eve's ass, with her nice ass. It's like, I like, which is like, what made Stellar Blade sell like hotcakes, I'm being honest with you. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I like the goonable females myself. And hey, and Bayonetta is a goonable female. A sec. Nvidia can fuck up. Yeah, at the moment they can. PS3 was good. Yeah, it was fun. Those days were pretty fun for console war competitions. So sad because people can go so hopefully like ASOS, you think that's how you said going to come and make RAM. Yeah, they did. They kind of did save gaming, but I don't really know how like other RAM prices are gonna. Wait, there's a big armor, a small cave right behind when you drop down. Here, if the character is overly sexualized, then yeah, I mean like the most important thing is that the game is fun. It's like, okay, what about the mechanics? What about the mechanics, weapons, and moveset? Personally, as long as the game plays good, you could honestly care, yeah, whether or not the female character is goonable or not. I mean, it should be a nice bonus. Being honest with you, like a goonable female should be a nice bonus. It shouldn't be like ultimate end. Because like, okay, you could goon to the female character, but your game is shit, then I could just go on the hub and find gooning. Not that much of a big deal. Piggy here isn't. Yeah, it's. Shit, I'm low on health and out of ammo. I am critically injured and I have no ammo. Wait, okay, there we go. Goodies. Thanks for letting me know, Missouri. And jackpot, I killed the piggy. Killed piggies. Wait. Oh, hang on a sec. Nice. Oh yeah, the Hellgate. Wait. Halo Reach female Spartans were something. Wait, game fun, yes, goon. Exactly. Halo 3, miss shit, Halo 3. Of course! He is the storm that is ridiculously goonable. Wait, when you shield bash pinkies, you should get back away immediately or pull your shield back up because they always. Oh, so they'll melee right back. Virgil is kind of goodable. Dante, yeah, he is a very goodable breed. Yeah, yeah, he is goodable. Jackpot. But at the end of the day, right? Beautiful game character should be a nice bonus. He or she should not be the main absolute goal. Wait. Oh, okay. That was a solid Spartan kick. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That was a solid Spartan kick. There we go. Jack. Oh, okay. Shit. Bro is being around the fur again. Ugh. Depends on the individual taste. If you like goth Timothy Chalamet looking fellas, then yeah. Could be good. At first, wait, I think when Devil May Cry 5 first came out, he wasn't exactly like compared to Timothy Chalamet. He has Chalamet. Nobody knew who the hell Timothy Chalamet was. Yeah, nobody knew who the fuck was Timothy Chalamet, and no one made those comparisons. Seemed to be it was just like Adam Driver. Like, hey, Kylo Ren. And that's what he did look like, and they did throw an Easter egg, a Kylo Ren Easter egg for like, wait, the space around your shield can block very pretty much bigger than it looks. Yeah. Me, myself, I'm into goth females. Except V, you love goth style too, 1960s. That shit kinda rocked. Yes! The deadweight is goonable. Is the what the? Depends on the wall. Depends on that wall. Hey. Oh, so that's what I had to do. I had to punch him, motherfucker. Punch him out. No, I'm not exactly wall sexual. Wait. Even though I am a parkour athlete, and maybe I should have developed my wall sexuality, since I like bouncing off of walls. But no, I didn't develop wall sexuality yet. The wall is the most gootable material ever known to man. No, I did not actually goon to walls. It was a joke. Because like a lot of parkour guys like doing a bunch of tricks on walls, and they like walls when they're grippier. That's where the joke came from. Yeah, and I'm about to get into that update. Second, hear that they're going to delay PlayStation and Xbox One. I think it's best. I mean, here's the thing. It's too goddamn early for them to even be talking about like a new PlayStation or Xbox, because PlayStation 5 barely has any games, and the Xbox barely has any games. We will goon to the content. If everyone becomes a parkour athlete. If everyone becomes a parkour athlete, then they'll goon to the walls, and I bet a lot of gym bros, they end up gooning to the weights. They're not gooning onto walls. You need traction to parkour. Yeah. The goon juice makes everything a lot less attachable. Bad for it. I know, but it's just like a bunch of random gooning jokes. Yeah, this year felt here they. Yeah, I mean the year started good, but then it ended up getting weird. They already got their ass handed to them, man. I mean, like, Halo's on PlayStation now. That on its own, right, is an indicator of like, well, it's fucked. It is completely fucked. The fuck? That. What the? Is that the skull weapon? Right arms will always be. Oh my god. The right arm would be the most buff arm and would be the quickest arm to develop any. Dodge of third spikes. Gooning to the grass. Next year. No, I mean, like, I will not, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna be weirded out if, like, Xbox stops making consoles and they just become like a game streaming service with Game Pass. I'm not gonna be weirded out. There are idiots glad for over of console wars. I mean, here's the thing. Console wars are needed because it makes competition, because, like, it gives competition, healthy competition, right? Yes, the Doomslayer's arsenal is very goonable, but still, when it comes to, like, console wars and shit, it's good for the industry because it allows for innovation. Gatling gun. This is a Gatling. Oh, okay. Captain America. Captain America. Oh, did I just blow that pinky up? Bro. Okay, just read. But I don't believe I just got that and threw a Captain America shield at the pinky, and then, like, I ended up, like, stomping the pinky. Not to mention, Halo Studios has started their planning. What the fuck? 343 is planning on using generative AI? What the fuck? It's gonna be ass. That's what we're saying. We need, yeah, exactly. We need competition. Yeah, thank God for Neo, man. Thank God for Neo. Dante's hair. Yes, it is, and it's quite the majestic and healthy hairline. Because, like, his hair goes down to exactly. SSG firing around me. Yeah, it's enough to make anyone pissed. Where I should make it up here. Okay, there's something over here, but I'm not sure. Competition is generally the most important thing when it comes to product or service, even as someone who primarily what? I was not expecting that in the slightest. I was not expecting a barrage of demons. I was not. I was just, like, talking in the chat. Hearing Master Chief, Kisei, can I ask you a question? Somebody will make your controller boss the monitor for real. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one. What do you guys think? Let me know. Is the Devil Joe himself goonable or is he not? I just want to know. Alright, I'll use the... How'd they switch weapons? There's someone behind me. I will not confirm nor deny. I think the Devil Joe is AI and what? fucking Joe is I and none giving us the no 100%. Whoa, jackpot! I appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you, many. Maybe it's a female devil hunt. Hopefully. Hopefully. Now, oh, okay. That's why the platform. There we go. Wait, don't think he has it. Oh, with this captain. How would I switch weapons? Is there a weapon with pop-ups? Hi, Pinky. Okay, so... Oh, Pinky, where are you? Wait. You mean though he is he's handsome though? It's just the pixels are doing me a disservice and they need to get a proper webcam for it. And I need a good camera in general because I'm thinking of doing more videos where
All hell gates closed.
and I also need a
The
green
village
screen.
is secure.
Only right bumper, right bumper. Oh, there we go. Weapon wheel.
Tier 5 readings in the South Bay. Incoming.
Okay. There we go.
A Titan has been summoned.
Wait, when you do get new weapons, it's internal, but quick switch is. Fuck. Webcam is okay. The wait, how's the bitrate? How is the? Better, but use D-pad. I use D-pad. The shredder is fun and it's very helpful. Okay. Yeah, but just switch. Wait. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. There's the other one. Shotgun.
We have to move.
Like picking up whatever I can. But here I think it's a lot easier to pick stuff up than it was in a turn. Yeah, but like the webcam that I'm using is the one from my PC. Like the one that's already available from the PC. Best thing. Wait. There we go. And oh, there, that was a pretty fun. Now when you go and give me back my kill. Wait. Yep, no fall damage. But DMC2 as a Devil May Cry game. I mean, it's not the worst game that ever came out. It's also impressive that it's like in the state that it's in, despite it being a pretty rushed game. I also want to get into the chapter channel update after I finish. After I finish this chapter plus the second chapter. I want to get into like. So when it comes to the update stuff, I'm gonna be on OBS and I'll be switching console layout to from like capture card to I just realized somebody there's a demon that is already writing Pinky. You're writing that Pinky. But I won't exactly say that Devil May Cry 2 is as bad as like a lot of people think, and if it wasn't for Devil May Cry 2, we wouldn't have had Devil May Cry 3 for. And there's like a plethora of reasons why I say that. Yeah, if it wasn't for Devil May Cry 2, we wouldn't have gone. The reboot, I haven't played it yet, but I am gonna be playing. Two versions of 4 channels. Gonna be it's gonna be like the standard one that came out on PS3, and then I'm gonna switch. That makes perfect sense. It's a crossover that makes perfect sense. I think Devil May Cry 2. Yeah, it is overhated, but I understand where the overhate comes from. You haven't played the reboot, and you have zero design. I know, dude. I've seen the storyline, and I did play the demo, and I thought the gameplay of the demo was ass, and I back in. It was like a few days, and it was like I think it was a month before the game came out, and then I played it, and it's like, yeah, fuck this. I do not want them to
Someone get on that turret!
ruin the greatness that is Devil May Cry by this slop.
They're making a final push.
There's a Gatling. Where the fuck am I getting hit from? I do not know where I'm getting hit from. I have no clue where I'm being hit from, actually. Okay, I kind of have an idea of where I'm being hit from at the moment. Okay, DMC card. Yeah, exactly. Batman is pretty goated when he wants to. Or when DC makes good decisions with Batman. What the fuck is that? He looks like, this demon looks like Violator. In the face, 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 in the face.
Tighten down. All remaining enemy targets have been neutralized.
The music for Devil May Cry 2 is fire. The soundtrack for Devil May Cry 2 is way better. I think I'd have to charge it. This Doom is a lot more lore heavy than I can tell. Because of the heavy use of cutscene, there's the Sentinel, there's Doom. But I did not play the Doom Eternal DLC, even though I really want to, because it looks really good.
The makers
It
felt a
also
weapon as
expands
powerful
on like
as the
the
Slayer.
Slayer's lore and
Shall be
shit.
guided.
And you
Same
agreed.
here, man. Same here. That shit is
Of us.
goated.
They want assurances.
But at the minute I started
so did
reading
I.
Berserk, and also, and other than the fact that I started reading Berserk, I have also been reading Vagabond. That has been pretty good. And Yeah, I did read Vagabond, and also what else other than Vagabond?
The beast is tearing
I've been getting
through
the Stephen
our
King.
ranks once again. And still,
Also, there is the
you
story.
continue to be influenced.
Yeah,
by
they did,
this
but like in 2016, you didn't really get to like pay attention to.
It is
Oh,
not
the cider,
this
how's it
witch
hanging? Thanks
who
for
is
catching this here
forced
stream,
onto
my
the
guy.
battlefield against the Slayer.
Yep, it has been an hour and
All the power of hell.
this is exactly, it's expanding on Doom lore, like what he's been up to after like the old school Doom games and what he was doing before. Thoughts on DMC reboot? I haven't played it yet, but the storyline is shit. But I only played the demo and I didn't like the gameplay that was presented in the demo. And I hated the goddamn color-coded enemies, so I did not buy it. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna let them ruin Devil May Cry with this swap.
And crush his allies. The Horde is yours to command.
The Doom
For now, Prince Azure.
have to no rip and
I
tear
will be
until
informing
it's done.
by counsel of your progress.
I could barely hear this cutscene. I mean, I am gonna like get to the.
They fear him.
Yeah, I'm gonna like let the
And
cutscene
so
play, and
your
after letting
dominion over hell
play,
is
I am
not
gonna
absolute.
call the
Avoid the
gonna give
Slayer.
the channel update.
We should focus on breaking the humans.
The Pantera actually came from. I have heard about that comic book. I haven't read it myself.
As you now search.
Okay, now the chapter is complete. Wait, not the deep. What would think that the I mean, if they would, they better call it something else. But I wouldn't mind the reboot only on one condition. Only condition being is only if they allow the original canon to carry on as well. Alright, so I'm gonna get into the channel update in a second because I'm gonna like switch it from the console layout. Wait, you listed every I have heard of? Oh, you must know your stuff, dude. Okay, so as I am hopping into the stream, yeah, anyways, like I'm saying, it is channel update time, so right here, I am on OBS and nope. Hang on 1 second. Wait. Why the fuck is it not letting me like get to the desktop? Because I want to show my actual desktop on OBS. Yo, Destiny, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this your stream and happy holidays, my dude. I'm just struggling to get the desktop to display. Yum yum DMC. Kind of. Why is up with the display capture? Yeah, because I want to show the display capture. Okay. You guys see it? You guys see OBS? Yeah, anyways. Y'all see OBS, let me know. Just let me know. So that we could get into this update. Yeah, and there we go. There's like the stream, the YouTube studio stream chat view. And yeah. Alright, so y'all see the so y'all see it. Alright, now here's what I'm actually gonna show. And this is me like trying to send myself the shit that I did film, and this is like more of a behind the scenes because I am still working on that IRL Dante combo cosplay video. And what I am doing at the minute what I am doing at the minute is I'm testing the costume out. So, this is just like what the costume looks like without the wig when I'm flipping around. Yeah. This is what it looks like, and I'm happy to report that it's pretty easy to do flips and shit in it at the minute. But what is going on right now, I'm still practicing and putting that together. Yeah, there we go. And there's me trying to, like, do the twist flip with the wig on. With the wig and the jacket, but, like, the jacket itself, I had to close it so that I could end up, like, doing the flip. But this is a fail. I'm gonna, like, fall hard here. But if I could just, like, skip to the part where I start the flip. Yeah, and I hit my face on here, and like the wig is already like trying to come off. So I found out that the costume is pretty easy to move around in when it comes to doing these flips and shit. And that's just like a part of it. I haven't got into like the sword practice yet. So what I am gonna be doing is I am gonna practice a bit, and then I'm gonna shoot the actual video, and that might take me like 3 weeks or so, or even longer than 3 weeks, even like 3 weeks to a month and a half. So that's where like the IRL Dante cosplay is at the minute. Still practicing that, and I'm still working on the kinks of that. And I'm also trying to figure out which moves I can actually do realistically. And how I'm gonna like edit the whole thing. And yeah. Back to the game. And yeah. And back to the chat. That I appreciate it, dude. Destiny Spider. Yeah, Destiny makes really good videos, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, keep up the good work, Destiny. We're all rising up here. Wait. He is styling it. He's styling it so good. You need to rock. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, man. Ow. Yeah, that hurt pretty well. No problem. Yeah, that kind of hurt, but like I also found out it's pretty easy. But here's what I need to do. I need to make sure that I can move around in the wig. This is more information than I'm willing to give out, but you've always been one. Dante, come. Okay, here's the thing. Because like in the past couple of days, everything wasn't like going too well, so it's just gonna. So this one most likely is just gonna be like a move showcase and shit, right? It's a parkour / MMA gym. It's both. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm also like looking for like the flipping moves that I can do, that I can realistically do. Because Dante is pretty acrobatic. Let's not lie about that one. Also, I could see what moves I can do with the Rebellion and like Ebony and Ivory and like the other gunslinger type shit. Goon, Dante! You need to goon for power anyways. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to like figure out some Balrog moves and also like some gunslinger type shit. Also, like, how I could, like, flip with Ebony and Ivory in my hands to make that shit look like I'm styling. Wait, you thought he was gonna jump cancel a real... I mean, I actually wanted to get real demons, but I might do that for another combo in the future. Maybe I'm gonna make that one once I end up, like, reaching 20k or 30k or something. Or I would actually like have enough money to hire some stunt people to get them dressed as an Impusa or what was it called? As an Impusa or as like the scythe wielding demons, like the lusts and the pride. Because like these you could literally like make costumes for these a lot easier for like real life people to wear. So I might end up doing that where I'm like sort of jump canceling these guys. It would be cool as fuck, but I don't know if that would even... Yeah, I'm gonna need some money to get that shit working, but it's gonna be like me just doing the moves. Wait, you're rocking it so good. You have the style for Virgil power. Yeah, Hellcanas. If I could... if I could get a few people to dress up as Hellcanas, because these you could realistically make costumes out of Hellcanas. If I could get people to dress up as these and have these like be other demons to make it into an action scene, you feel me? Then I might do that once I reach like 20k or something. Wanted to get real demons, bro, is gonna summon for a subscriber milestone. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to like yeah, but then like if I do that, then the Clyfoth is gonna like try to suck my own blood as well. But that's where the IRL Dante combo video is at the moment. And also the big DMC project is gonna be like ranking every single playable Dante. So here's what I'm gonna do with both like the IRL Dante combo video and like the playable Dante video. Just so that I won't leave anyone hanging. With IRL Dante combo video, I might end up making these into like vlogs on my shorts. Or I could make these like vlogs until we end up like getting to the real milestone subscriber count video. Where like I walk you through my actual training and what I found would work and what I found out would not work. That is what I could do. I'm gonna put these like into mini short vlogs or whatever. Into the mix of my other short content, you know what I mean? So that's also gonna be in the mix of my shorts. Label Dante to DMC. DMC 5 is gonna be the best, but I'm also gonna, yeah, but like a video like that, I'm also gonna like play as all the Dantes in each game and also like do my research on it to gather footage and shit, you know what I mean? DMC 4 is better than 3, but enemies yeah, I mean like DMC 4 I won't really say poorly designed enemies, but like they're not as fun to go through as DMC 3 enemies. That's just my opinion. It might change over time. And yeah, that is where the update is in regards to the real life Dante combo video, because like it's one of those things that is supposed to drop after reaching 10,000 plus subscribers, and I appreciate everyone for subbing to the channel. But in the last couple of days I wasn't exactly in the best place, so this is where the combo is at the minute. Where it's like it's being worked on and like the kinks are being worked out and everything like that. Know what I mean? Wait, you need to do a triple S comp on an Impusa, then do a rainstorm on Virgil. Also, the average devil. I know. You're excited. And I hope that it could live up to expectations, and I hope I could do more of these, and I hope I could end up like doing more of these. And to make that into like regular, I could put that into the regular mix. That's like the update of where like IRL combo video is at the and yeah, and that part was the update, and another part of the update that is coming is I'm also planning on putting more skits into the mix. Wait, if you ever get 100k subs, you should do the Virgil combo and rip. No, I could easily do that. Wait, not gonna lie, you want new weapons for Devil May Cry 6, but you also can't imagine Dante having roses and an air revolver anymore. I think here's what they should do in Devil May Cry 6. You should be able to unlock, what's it called? You should be able to unlock classic weapons. You should be able to unlock Nevin and Agni and Rudra, and there should also be the two exclusive to Devil May Cry. There should be an option you can play getting the other devil arms, and I think here's a cool idea for trade mechanic.
Sire,
The
But,
demons
like,
are now targeting
and
the
also they
Sentinel's
should give
energy
Virgil
relay,
more weapons. I mean, like, we've been having
powers their
the
transdimensional barrier.
Yamato, Force Edge, now Mirage Edge,
Yes.
Beowulf.
It is an energy
Selection
field
for
which
years
prevents the
now.
demons from opening
It's
a
about
portal
time
into this
Virgil
world.
gets new weapons,
It doesn't
especially if,
work.
like, if DMC6
What you
is
see
gonna be a
now is
Dante
a
and
result
Virgil
of
game
Sentinel
in
civilians
hell.
falling under the influence of
Right.
demons and
They should
opening
give
portals
Virgil
for
new
them.
weapons, and you
A
should
mere
be able
leak
to
in
trade
the dam,
like
sir.
the Virgil weapons with
If the
Dante. To
barrier
have
were to
Dante
break-
use those, and like the Dante exclusive weapons, you should have Virgil be able to use those. That'll probably be a good fix. Are they gonna let DSD switchable stances without paying much for it? But it would be really cool if just somehow all the weapons are back, also switching character. Yeah, you should be able to like switch characters in the main combo.
Slayer vitals increasing.
Okay, did combo. This would be awesome. Virgil also needs weapons. Virgil needs new. Yeah, I just Virgil needs a shit ton of
Slayer prepped for launch.
It's remarkable how he can survive the power surge.
Yeah, I mean, like an
Yes.
Eternal, you're killing these
We
all.
purify his mind. And
I mean,
we
Eternal,
form
it was
his
like the Slayer versus everybody.
But his resistance to the Teller's
It was literally
influence
Doom
is
Slayer versus the world.
increasing. A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately.
The characters. Fun up the gameplay. Got a Nintendo Switch for Pro Controller for Christmas, so you can just play the Switch version of MC3 without having to use the joy. Wait, hey, what if they would make Pandora? Wait,
He's at the drop
main
zone.
weapon of the
Deploying weapon
game
pod now.
given. Pandora should definitely come back, man. Pandora should definitely. They're tiny as fuck, dude. I mean, I wouldn't blame anyone if they would get like a Pro Controller and play with that instead. Even if it's like the GameCube has controller. Now I can throw the shield. He's gonna catch it. A chainsaw to the shield. Yeah, you can throw it. Or one. L1 to throw the. L1 to throw the shield. Hey. Does Virgil need to bust a goo? I mean, hey. It's called Judgment Nut for a reason. Busting a goo. Go up that lady and get to be important. Again, didn't know what to do with lady after. Gotta finally play these games. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is a blast, dude. Okay. But I think they got this mechanic inspired from Kratos in God of War. Captain America shit. Okay. Nice. This shit is fun. Judgment, no, this crazy. Wait, you gotta feel. Wait, Lazy and Trish haven't done a lot. Yeah, you missed Devil May Cry 3 Lady. Yeah, she was very involved in that game. Your shield is. Here, press the block. Just like Kratos. Okay. Hey. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Yo, Rockman, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this year's stream. I appreciate it. Oh, so if I miss my shot, I could have it instant turn, or I could like have it just like that. Just like. No, I'm actually liking this Captain America. This is a much better Captain America game than the other character. Perry Joe Perry. It's suspicious. Hope they dipped out with ladies. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It is weird that they did like pull the plug on the ladies' night. Thinking about giving this. It's fun. I'm actually enjoying it. So I'm literally in the second mission. All hit any. Way back seemed like a clever little balancing. Apps, TMC 5, bit all over the place. Wait, was Trish and Lady? Yeah, they were planning on putting them as DLC. Then they can. Should have just used very bunt. Okay. Wait. That said, they could have been. Yeah, they could have. No, I mean, they did actually cancel that. Boomer. Leak. Metal has to be glowing bright orange, be blown up, right? But crazy cut content video with the voice. Yeah, I think you did mention it. Just like that, it has to glow. Glow. Yeah. I died to like the low level beat. I died to. That's what happens when you end up learning the game. Yeah, and I bet that this is a Schwarzenegger. Could have been a should have cast Arnold Schwarzenegger instead of The Rock as Doom guy in the Doom movie, or wasn't Doom. Controversial opinion: if they would have just been their Devil May Cry 4 versions, you don't think that we missed out on anything? Wait, bro, I was at a manga store and you were looking at Berserk, and the pages were stuck together. What the? Somebody gooned on Guts or Griffith. Casca. I don't know. It's cool that these fucker imps, all ones that up straight, inked because they. Wait, because the Slayer killed every last one of them? They're also imps from the classic game. If I gave Neo World yet? I do not have it. I do not have Neo. But give that a whirl. Yeah, the health situation is crazy. Here. Said before, you recently studying an artist called Joe Man. Did a poster of DMC. Wait, Joe Man. I should check that dude out. I should get back to drawing myself. Don't play. I have not played that yet. First time that I hear about that game. Open Simeon. And boom. He did art for Docs. Yo, you draw? I mean, I can't exactly do it right now, but yeah, but like I started before and it's not really anything special, but I could end up like drawing some shit. Wait, can you sing faint? Hey Joey, can you sing faint from Linkin Park? I do not. I know the song, but I do not really have the lyrics in mind. I can't breathe the way you did to me. I do not have the lyrics exactly. Wait, the Doom guy didn't appear in either the Doom movies or so it was just a run-of-the-mill soldier that The Rock was. Oh man, I wish I had the. I mean, I know what they sound like and I do spam them, but I do not know the lyrics exactly. Somewhere I belong, and I got nothing to say, you know, all the pain. I was confused. I wanna heal. I wanna breathe. Wait, not the worst performance or half-hearted on stream. What not? I mean, dude, it would have been better if I knew the lyrics. Would have been much better. But I'm glad that there's a newfound appreciation for the early 2000s. Hey, who do you think should play Ryu from Ninja Gaiden? Wait, watch the two movies have even less interest in them than the DMC reboot. Who should play Ryu Hayabusa in a live-action Gaiden? I don't have any particular actors in mind at the minute who could work for Ryu Hayabusa. Remember not being the biggest fan of the show. Does Mighty, but yeah. His style is super still badass. Where you need. How did gooning ever get brought? Nah, man, it was literally like a chat about like the culture wars and shit. You feel me? Wait. He would have made a great Dante if he was younger. And he would have made a good Deadpool. I think Jensen Ackles could make a good Dante and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is a bit too old for Dante now. Better know they're gonna make. If they do, then we as Ninja Gaiden fans are gonna riot. Ooh, wait. Chadwick Boseman is reached by a boot. Tom Holland is Dante, Pedro Pascal is Virgil, and Zendaya is Lady. Peak. For real, if we're actually gonna get a casting for Lady, there's Ana de Armas. If you've seen the John Wick spin-off movie Ballerina, I was like, yep, she can make a good lady. Wait. I'm waiting for that to come on my... How breathy Dante life is. It feels a lot after every sentence. Gets on my nerves. I mean, Ruben, what? I mean, he wasn't as breathy in 3. Okay. It's gonna be like how you're pretty bad at Royal Guard when Were you Hayabusa or were you Street Fighter Ryu? Red Dead Redemption 2 is overglazed, but it's good gameplay. It's really good gameplay wise. Way the theater would scream when he says Swordmaster. Jason Momoa that would have been peak. That would be peak. Jason Momoa as Virgil. Foolishness, Dante. Might controls every goddamn thing. It's funny how they held Doom hostage for RTX, yet this looks fine. Looks like a fine looking PlayStation 3 game. Tell me if I'm Ratchet and Clank. Wait. Or Dante. The entire crowd loses. Tom Holland is Dante. Sup, gang? Yo, Chip Chap, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. Okay, how? Hey, happy birthday then, man. Not the first. That would be peak. Jack Black is Dante. I am Dante. This is Ebony and Ivory. Wait, you're not the one, but... Or better in 3. Yeah, he sounded like a Californian teenager in 3, which is what they were going. Yeah, he is generational performance and gameplay. No problem, Chip Chap. Went hostage for... Yep. Where to go? Yo! Yeah, buddy! Go! Yeah, Happy New Year to... Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Chip Chap. 25 was kind of a... Where's Sentinel? This is like a cross between Half-Life and Doom. Just pretend that it's Half-Life 3. Wonder... Best RP... Wait. What the fuck? Okay, you're back. Came back home. Parents came... Nice!
I bet facilities are under
It's
lockdown.
Persona 5 and that's what I could think of now, but I haven't been playing much RPG. Who's the main character for Timothy Chalamet? Or he could make a great V. Go. Timothy Chalamet could make a spooky. Hey Joe, do you you know that religion? I mean, like in Egypt, the predominant religion is Islam. So, but we do have. I mean, like it's Christianity and Islam, and yeah, there are like a good majority of Egyptians who do celebrate Christmas. And it's like, yeah, the Egyptian Christians, they do celebrate Christmas, and even in Egypt, if I'd like walk down the street right now, I would still find a good deal of Christmas decorations everywhere. Yeah. Don't know about Egyptian culture. I know in the US, like the predominant religion, it's pretty much Christianity. But in Egypt, the predominant religion is Islam, but we also we also respect Christianity as well. And like in Egypt, a common saying is, yeah, Muslims and Christians are brothers. That is literally a common saying in Egypt. It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Muslim or Christian, at the end of the day, we're brothers. That's a common saying. Immortal temptation takes over my mind. Condemned. Weak on my knees from all the gooning. Summon the strength of mayhem. I am the storm that is approaching. Provoking black clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name. Born in flames, I have been blessed. My family crest is a demon of death. My bad, I was just like in a rhythm. Wait a minute, actually it was kind of like shitposting, but that's actually not a bad idea. Good casting. Yeah, Timothy Chalamet is V. But you definitely think Keith David would make a great that would be an I won't be opposed to that casting. Yeah, he's a great voice. Keith David is my goat, man. America, it's 90% Christianity and Catholicism. 10%. I know. That's like the religion. That's like the religious status in the U.S. I'm glad you got like a laugh out of the random acapella, dude. Oh, you're gonna be honest. You really like the Netflix cover, Bury the Light, but yeah, but like Bury the Light shouldn't have been used in season 1. I'm sorry. I mean, no Devil May Cry 5 element should have been used in like, season 1 of a Devil May Cry adaptation. It should be like the final season or something. Just checked again, remembered his drawing. Spidey was more bobbleheady, but actually looks pretty dope. Good. I am reclaimer of my name. Born in flames, I have been blessed. My family crest is a demon of death. Forsaken, I am awakened. A phoenix ash in dark divine. Descending misery. Destiny chasing time. Don't love the Netflix remix? I mean, yeah, but like Bury the Light was said to be crimson out even by even you Cavalier. That was like an odd decision and very odd one. Wait, honestly, if he were still alive today, you would love Tony Todd, voice of the bartender. Wait, he died? Man, he rest in peace. Was he all? He do Rodon's voice, the bartender do. On. Could be controversial, but you feel like Virgil working for can work if done correctly. correctly, but it's Eddie Shankar. Most likely he's gonna fuck that shit up, dude. Most likely. Damn it, I was about to get the blue keycard. Keycard. The Tony Todd, you know. I think he also played. Not at all, mate. Was a marketing decision, still a shitty one, yeah, but like, dude. That's like when the marketing and business side compromises the artistic side. Like, what makes sense for canon? Damn it. Not canon. Not catch. Wait. Iron Man you saw while Googling looks absolutely red. He has a fine style for sure. Also, Dark Side. Destiny, for some reason, when you typed in the word Googling, my eyes, like, when I first glanced the word Googling, it was literally, I almost read it as gooning. My bad, dude. I just wanted to point that shit. Inherent the nightmare, surrounded by fate, can run away. Keep walking the line between the light. Led astray through the vacant halls, I won't surrender the truth revealed in my eyes of ember. Most likely he can hope. You heard that ad? He does. And it's shown on Twitter. You wish Devil May Cry anime? Dude, I wish it was made by who? Which studio? The folks who animated Attack on Titan, and I wish the dudes who animated the Demon Slayer anime. Oh, fine. Oh, okay, to upgrade the gun, shield, and melee. Right. Melee up. Oh, Evie's prediction for the Netflix show was scrolling Reddit. Don't think it's gonna happen. Wait, what was that? Nero? Oh my god, dude, that would be the worst. That would be the worst. Wait, if Nero is a Dante clone, season 2 is gonna be. It's gonna be cooked, dude. Yeah, it is gonna be like a bad plot point. Make like Nero a Dante clone. It's like, what the fuck are you poking? But again, it is rated though, so the accuracy itself is gonna be. Accuracy itself could vary. Wait, this episode 2 MC. A piece of Spider-Man web swinging like that. What? Yep. Which studio? Oh, the ODM. If they animated a Spider-Man project, that would rock so. And there's no grapple. There's no. Maybe I jumped a bit. Wait, they're gonna capture Virgil and clone Nero from his own DNA? Attack on Titan was... the animation for Attack on Titan was gorgeous, especially the earlier season. So no matter what the animation, beautiful. Fights will look great. Those were basically the best parts. Haven't read the theory, but where Virgil is, dude, near he would be entire round up, born in hell and stuff. Although Kevin Conroy, you would love to see. He could make a pretty good Batman. David could pretty much be like the generational Batman, like how Kevin Conroy was a gen. Dude, where's the double jump? Where is my double jump? Wait, bury the light lyrics. Would have been your story, but Nero shouldn't grow up in hell at all. And all, yeah, I mean, like it ruins his character. If he grows up in hell, it kind of ruins the.
Command room has a key. Mark it on the Slayer's map.
That mean I'm better. That means I'm in a better spot to. That is pretty sad, dude. I mean, Eternal had it and 16 had it. Yeah, the platform in 16 and Eternal was fun. Some people might say, well, the platforming was bad. No, it was fun. Stone Imp. Okay, so what I gather is that you have the Sonic the Hedgehog attack. What are you now? Hit me. Back to our perfect live action Chris Pratt as Nero. Yeah, you don't need Netflix Nero either. Just saying that thinking about it, he couldn't exist in that show. No, he can't. Lost Shadows left. Bury the light lyric. I was actually thinking of singing, getting Bury the Light and translating that song into like the Egyptian Arabic dialect and singing Bury the Light in Arabic. For some reason. Hero shouldn't appear in anime unless this is a big time skip, and it would be weird to hear Nero they complete. Most likely it's gonna be Yuri Lowenthal for Nero. No, you was wondering who would be a good Travis touchdown from No More. Think if they would have Nero or touch way up in city. Name Nero being shouted. Then you think you'll be fine with the tip? I'll be off. Nero should be played by Ryan Gosling, Dante by Spencer from iCarly, Adam Driver or Timothy Chalamet. I'm leaning more towards Timothy Chalamet. Actually would be against the idea of you. I mean, most likely Eddie's gonna get him to play. Most likely. Go! Okay, where do I go? Still gotta make a German cover of Rumbling someday. But you'll only be able to hear him as Spider. But there's a better Spider-Man who played Ryu Hayabusa. He's Josh Keaton. See, that was the superior Spider-Man. Only Spider-Man. Wait, you personally love who's Spider-Man, but... Ah, yeah, he was a great Ben Tennyson. Teenage Ben. Started with an alien that but it stuck itself upon his wrist with steady. He's got superpowers, he's ordinary kid, he's Ben 10. Ben 10. I want to rewatch that show now. I've been watching Yashihime, the sequel to Yasha, and that shit is... Dude! They have to make an adaptation of like the prequel novels. Catch you later, Zeph. So good luck with this. Catch you later, mate. I haven't really played a lot of the Dancing Through Graves of the Black Throne, and you keep on repeat. Bury the light. But how? Gonna be a live action movie or like a CG animated? CG animated? There we go. Prequel novels were right here, but Eddie was like, nah. Eddie was like, nah, yeah. It's like, dude, you had to swear. He only used like a few things from the source material, but he didn't, of like the prequel novels and mangas, but he did not respect that work. Oh, so that's where. That's where it is. This is where we at. Hey. So fun fact, there's actually, and so I know the Devil May Cry 3 prequel manga, the lady manga was cancelled. All this Spider-Man talk is reminding me that you gotta finish the art piece. Your next thumbnail gonna be so fucking sick, dude. Wait, next video is a Spider-Man one, or is it like another DMC related? Maybe I have auto run turned on. Would have liked to see how he would have story in certain ways with novels. Think like Dante more angry in. I think it was like slightly angrier. Oh, I mean, if I were in charge of them, if I was making a prequel DMC series, right? Like a prequel to 3, I would have made Dante slightly angrier. He's still, I think in 3 he was, won't exactly, he was like angriest. More like he didn't give a shit about it. Not like he had any pent-up rage against Sparta. I don't really give a shit. That's what. Yeah, the next one. Nice! video version of Doom 1. Have cutscenes in the one film. Have the whole. Let's get distracted by another DMC idea. You never know what you're. Here's what we should both do, man. We should end up like having, like scheduling our videos and like putting our ideas into a schedule. Not to mention, I feel like you could also be post where maybe first part of the end series prequel. He's 17, but when he gets every that's on Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's like his 18th. That's the present of the. That's when Nell, obviously, yeah, that's when she dies. Love to see Dante gets angry, killing the white rabbit. I mean, let's be honest. That kill was stolen from Dante because Lady was the one who ended up having the final kill. He was the one who did yell the jackpot. The lady did yell jackpot, not Dante. Had the jackpot one-liner. I mean, it was Lady, not. Which it should have been Dante. It's his show. He is the main protagonist after all of the troublemakers. They should have like made Dante more of a priority, like based on the fact of him being the poster boy alone. Eddie, no, it's like. Or maybe it's like a mandate with it. It was like, no, we have to make the strong, independent women more of the focus. It's like, no. And they ruined the great female character. Who jacket they pot right? What? That is a new meme. I should include that into a skit of mine. Wait, bloodline. It could, then that could lead to MC3 manga. Wonder it would be a surprise if Lady had more dialogue or. But don't want to rewatch it. Yeah, he was way too stupid in that. Dante plays the act of a dumbass, but he's intelligent. Yeah, Eddie does not understand it, and he did not get the context. It was like, nah, we'll just make him stupid because me. Eddie is a funny dude. He tries to give edgy vibes, but he absolutely more like millennial cringe, not exactly Gen Z. Gen Z cringes, but also fix Gilver. That's how they would say his name. Well, it's. Make it so that he is made by Arkham, assisting Virgil, that's Dante. Wait. There we go, blew his head off. I parried that. Yeah, punch them out. Hey, think he is kind of smart in the book show, not amazingly smart. Captured, he immediately thought of how to escape. I just wish more of that. Yeah, if they showed more of that, that would have been nice. He's trying to be millennial edgy, but his Gen Z cringe rather. Eddie comes off as that one kid who said edgy shit in class to act tough, but got bullied. Bullied by the band kid. So you were bullying Eddie back in the day. Hey, now you're a rock star. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool, actually. Theater kids are goated. Theater kids are the goats. Proud they made an effort to goof Simpson. I saw that shit. Yeah, that was horrible, man. That was... I could describe it as SJW. I could describe that shit as being literal SJW. Complaining about things in media that were completely fine. I remember that's what people hated, like, that's what people hated SJWs for. They would just, like, be complaining about a whole bunch of nothing. That would be the hardest goon ever. Because Urizen, sadly, ungoonable. Or is he because of them tentacles? Anybody with a tentacle have a grand old time gooning to you. Yeah, who knew Virgil's demon side would be an uwu tentacle monster? Wait, right now? Wait. You mean offensive humor can be funny if done well, but most edgy white kids just say slur, a simple slur or AI generation and label. I mean, when they just say like random slurs and shit just to say it, it doesn't come off as funny. Depends on how you end up like textualizing. Oh. Yeah, I like punching him. I like punch. Riding in my car right after a beer. Booms. You can almost guarantee there's some devious. Yes. Anything is possible on the internet, man. I wouldn't put it past anybody. I would not put it past anyone. I would not put it past anyone like trying to make prison. Because there are some like weird ass fetishes that you do not understand. Not gonna lie, I'm actually enjoying. I'm enjoying that a lot. Hey, that bump looks like Virgil. Wait, tentacles. The thing I hate about like edgy humor is that a slur isn't funny like you wanted to tell an edgy joke or offensive joke, fine, but actually have it be a joke, not just like throw random slurs and here you go. That's not the joke, man. You come in throwing shields at the one of us to stun them, then shoot their cranium cannons off with the shotgun. So, weaving through slow-moving projectiles seems fun. You can't tell if music from the 10s was better. Nah, it's just nostalgia. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like modern music isn't anything to go crazy over. Even like 2010s music, I mean, my opinion, the early 2000s had better music than the 2010s, but it's just a nostalgic vibe. Because 2010s are kind of better than the 2020s. So yeah, you're just like getting nostalgic. So yeah, it's just like being nostalgic for a time that was like much calmer than. But the best music was literally like in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s was in early 2000s. You heard that one fanfiction that exists? Vacuum. Do you agree that a fiction should be edgy and cool and meaningful, not give a fuck? Listen to bands older than Exactly. That shit is good. Yeah, exactly. Like me myself, I like Slayer. Just like spouting out a bunch. Slayer, Camelot, and Wells, and Rhapsody, Megadeth, Metallica. That shit kicks ass. In all fairness, you can say that with many types of music you like. Pretty sure in the 90s you had to add people, the 70s going, that music was so much better. It does happen in every generation, but like objectively speaking, 2010 weren't really special when it came to music. Like objectively. My opinion. Dude, I mean like I fucking love thrash metal. But you get all your music from, yeah, I mean like some of them have some, I mean dude, some combo matters have some of the best taste in music and they know how to contextualize that shit very well. How'd I pick this weapon up? Yes, I have. They are goated. I have listened, and I do like new metal. I like me some Slipknot and Chimera. Who else? Lamb of God. They are fucking goated. Music is weird. You feel like you can make yourself like basically any song through prolonged. Yes, that is true. And that is what like modern music and 2010s music is built off of. It's literally built off of like exposing you to it as much times as it can with catchy hooks so that you'd be addicted to that music. That's what it was. That's what it was with the 2010s music and modern music. But I love song Chance the Roll from DMC Pachinko Machine. Reason is so good. How do you measure music objectively? No, it's actually like how it. Actually, it's like how it's put together. Yeah, it's like the message. It's like the theme of the music, and also like the rhymes, and rhythms, and melodies, and all that shit. That is how you can objectively judge music. And also like after the 80s, pop music kind of went downhill. Because like with Prince and Michael Jackson, it was on top. Wait, there was some other objective before. What is the other objective? Metal. Someone put in this Brutal Legend. Yeah, Brutal Legend. I have that game. I need to stream Brutal Legend some. Why did they cook that fucking hard for? They do that with every pachinko machine. Remember mom getting in? That is dope, dude. Your mom got you into Linkin Park. 3 doors down and you could never go back. You still love the pop punk hits from the two. They were goated. Yeah, Burn in Hell. I use that quite a bit. Yeah, Limp Bizkit is a guilty pleasure of mine. Press down on the D-pad. See where to go. Anyways, you should piss off. Binge. I hope you guys have a good. Alright, man. Happy New Year, Destiny, and thanks for catching this. Already like pushing. And I'm lost in those memories. Listen to Slipknot. You listen to Slipknot when you get bored in gym class, and he wasn't the same since then. Yeah, dude. Slipknot is the GOAT. And catch you later, Destiny. Gotta like Limp Bizkit seat. Nice. Wait a sec. Now, what does the mark look? Leave the It's telling me to get the plasma right. Bugged checkpoint. Try to go over to the gun. Oh. Yep, restarting from the... Gotten myself a cup of tea. Streaming. I should have warmed my voice up as well. Also do the all record. Oh. I think John Carpenter should direct. Yeah, he could do a good job. Have to hit the far right button on the D-pad. Far right. Yep, time to rip and tear. Rip and tear. Thank you. Damn it. Ended up like beating the demons here and I was doing pretty well, but then I end up like throwing shit up here. Okay, I just like ripped his hand off. A jackpot, a shit ton of armor. Wait, don't melee. Let's go. Being stunned by the shit. Or rip their arms off. Circle button. I meleeed him at the worst possible time. And I'm starting to miss the dash from the Eternal. I'll be off early. Happy New Year, dude. Stay edgy, stay motherfucking awesome for the new year, for the new fucking year. Alright, catch you later, Nardo Dragon, and thanks for catching this. It's your stream. Still miss Alpha Omega. Fucking sucks thing. And jackpot. Hope I could get the gun. Hope I could get the... Look, I beat all the demons here. Oh, okay, okay. We're using the shotgun. Let's see how this gun goes. See how everything... I remember it. I remember this.
Plasma gun test in progress. Please hit the floor.
Helping my ass out since... Wahoo! I did not realize that the pod we're using. We are the goats. Price circle. We were both wrong. Beat this game and I just started playing this game now. Started playing it. I was having fun punching him. So do you think? Dude, it was a shit show, man. I mean, like, the concept of, like, an Oscar show for video games, in my opinion, is kind of dumb. Wait, is your least favorite gun? Accurate, hard, and you don't need to encounter killed enemy often. I mean, I did stream the Game Award, hoping the game announcements themselves were kind of disappointing. I thought they were gonna announce Half-Life 3, but nope, Valve is still allergic to the number 3. They got a new console coming out. They didn't But pick up the throw the shield at the orange mid. Oh, not here. There's the end. Yeah, but where is the... Where did the... Oh, there... There it is. Thanks for letting me know, Missouri. Going backwards, you need to head back when... Yeah, I mean, like, I just went over here. Got a bit... But you heard AI Yes, it is. It was causing AI. Yeah, it was causing RAM shortages because a lot of like chip manufacturers have decided to make AI. Yeah, like more RAM for the AI data centers, which is gonna make RAM like bump up in price, or it already did. It has already done that. Carrying the turrets makes them drop at times, not always. RAM. I mean, dude, if you have like a bunch of RAM, you could sell that shit and make a killing off of it. I have not played it yet. You enjoy Skyrim, but you don't find the combat interesting at all. Well, off of the game. I heard a friend of mine played it, and him it was like the best game that he played in. Former. Okay, I kind of royal guarded him there. Wait, AI bubble is gonna burn. Nobody knows if it's a bubble or if it's actually gonna work. Nobody knows, man. But either way, if it works out well, we're all gonna be unemployed, and or if it's a bubble, we're all gonna be unemployed. Both have the same outcomes, but the other one ends in an economic recession if it pops. That's what's gonna happen. So either way, we're fucked. Got 2 sticks of 8GB RAM and both are on your PC. Goon jive. Yeah, I got a goon for power. Might have spark. And there's the combo. Speaking of which, have I heard of Apple, a multi-billion-dollar company, instead of hiring voice actors for their dubbed? That was Amazon, and they used AI dubbing instead, and that shit was horrible. And a lot of people ended up like complaining about that. As an aspiring game developer, you will die, or you let a clanker take the love of video game development from you. AI video games will. I mean, I have seen some AI made video games, and that shit looks like complete ass. It's what the fuck am I even supposed to be doing? And half of the time, they don't even work right. Yeah, video games, just like any form of art, art is pretty much a human expression. That's what makes video games. That's what makes video games and TV, anime, and everything that's so great, because like there's human blood, sweat, and tears behind it. Not to mention, it was anime people wanted to have an English. Wait, Anafish, I heard that they had like anime dub for like Vinland Saga, and a lot of people are like, no, fuck that shit. Just ruining anime for everybody. Anything.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
We need to evacuate.
I wonder if I could shoot the Marine. Not to mention it was of... Yeah. Jeff Bezos needs to be stopped. Okay. go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, baby. Hey. Yeah, bounced it. Oh, God. Oh, God. I bet I'm just like in the middle of this right about now. And boom, got it. And AI will always improve, and that's the skill. I mean, dude, it improves quickly. Like only a couple of years ago, it was just like the Will Smith eating spaghetti, and that was like very uncanny valley. But now, there's like Will Smith eating spaghetti using AI, and that shit is like perfect. It almost looks like Will Smith himself. I mean, even like next year, we could see it like rapidly. Very scary. Yeah, there should be laws to slow it down. Kinda hate the people that say that they hate anime without watching it. More than 2 episodes. I mean, dude, a lot of these people are assheads. Even when you show them something like Helsing, they'll be like, no, that's also a kid show. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? There's like limbs flying around and shit. Blood and guts everywhere. What do you mean this shit is for kids? What do you mean? By that metric, hentai is also for kids. By that metric. Think about it. Oh. Fell in. I have fell in. Shows their child. It shows their child devil man. That's what I would expect. That's what I would expect. Dual sense batteries. I don't know if my Type C cable. But I do want to get into game development. Hey. Yeah, shows little Timmy Berserk, it'll be fine. I mean, it depends if the kid. What the fuck? That is a disturbing thought. I need to see if like the Type C charger could. It's long enough. Yeah, but I'm gonna end this chapter, and then after this chapter I might end the stream. This is literally rock'em sock'em. Rock'em sock'em. What? I wanna get into game equipment, Unity or Unreal, Game Maker, Godot, some other engine, and learn through the tutorials. I think I could do that. Then of course there's the very popular Children Joe Bokuro P. Yay! Get it. Wait. Don't end the stream. We've only been streaming for... Egyptian internet, dude. Egyptian internet is kinda weak. Especially the fact that I'm streaming a game, but wait, let me... It's only been like, yeah, right now it's closing in on 3 hours. What you're doing... I could start by making simple platformers or puzzle games, and then, yeah, I'm thinking of making a 2D action game. Wonder if Universal is gonna replace the Simpsons Pride Land soon. Things they would make. I have not been there, dude. I have not been to Universal Studios. I want to, but I'm over here in Egypt. Nope, I have not plugged it in yet. Oh wait, after the stream, you're gonna finish your burgers while watching. Nice. After I finish the stream, I might end up like watching some more Yashihime before. That's what I. Watching Yashi. Hot cocoa. That is what I might as well do. Help me with it. Nice. Still have to. I am gonna need a bit of that. I'm gonna hit you up on Discord for that, Dante. I just... Oh my god, I died here. Not a programmer friends who's willing to help you out. Also like to help with game design. You're not good at programming, but you love considering yourself a player experience. Wait, but here's the thing. But I have not done any like computer science or any programming before in my life, but I want to get into game dev. Discord name is this when you have a Batman profile. Batman and sent a profile picture. Discord. And I'll be sure to add you, dude. No digits or anything, right? I think mine has like a... And yeah, took him down. Adjustment story cryptid everywhere. You're an aspiring game developer yourself. Once you graduate college, you're probably gonna be a programmer, and using that experience, you want to make couple of games and hit up some companies. Dope! Good luck, Rockman. But me myself, I have not formally studied any programming languages. Formal study for programming, so I'm wondering if. So what my question is, can my dumbass get into game development despite not touching any programming, despite not like writing any code myself? That is what I am asking. Go ahead. What are the odds? Several aspiring game devs are all fans of the same guy. Oh my god. Crushing. Head right. Ew. Run, Doomslayer! Run! Oh no! Hey! There are opportunities for game development without programming? Yeah, what a weird coincidence that all of us are inspiring game developers anyway. Well, Rockman, you're formally studying it now in Missouri. I mean, I think you have been doing it for some time, right? But me, I'm just a guy thinking of it. Almost say it's crazy. Shit is crazy. Hey, Arnold Weinstein. Arnold Weinstein. Hell. Bro, perfect Royal Guard. You've been doing concept art for years. Hey! Wait. I actually did have a job doing concept art. That is dope. You're not perfect, but I mean, hey, that's actually more of an accomplishment than most people who have want to try doing something like that. That is more of an accomplishment. Because there are some folks who want to do it, but they don't end up like finding a. Hey, you've been learning about how to draw specifically anime stuff? Because your game would have to. Oh, you actually want to make a game with the Guilty Gear art style. Nice. I mean, everybody procrastinates, dude. Everybody procrastinates. I mean, not everyone is like productive. Even when I make my videos, I procrastinate. Even though I do admit procrastination, enemy of productivity at times, but sometimes it's just a human thing to do. Okay. There we go. I almost, for some reason, I thought that this was like a chainsaw canister. I don't know. Just had like the old school, the older games on it. different things for horror, gross, bloody, depends. Well, you do action. Walkman, you're basically making action game, fighting game. Each action game, setting them. Yeah, God of War is also an action as a different setting. God of War is more for historic, for his more like logic, God of War. Devil May Cry is trying to look like artists, but you've been told good at making characters backstory. That is pretty important for the game as well. Oh my god, that was getting ahead of yourself. Learned about surviving college, but even passing it already you feel drained. You're not a social person in the slightest. How would you wait? So you started. Eternal was much faster, and I remember Eternal being harder than this one. Like, you know, Eternal, I went through the normal difficulty, and I was like, oh, alright, whatever. It's like the normal difficulty, and then I was like dying a lot on the first mission of it. Yeah, and I did Royal Guard, and I did well in Royal. Yeah, good luck, my dude. Good luck, Rock. Of course, though, you know eventually you'd have to get along with people in order to... Exactly. Eternal's difficulty ramps up. Yeah, it does. I mean, it does that like in the first mission, but... So far, I kind of prefer the art style of Eternal a bit more, even though they're kind of the same, but I prefer the location. That makes sense. Wait, you only consider... Don't know if you went to college. Well, I did go to college or worked a job. It's pretty out there then when you're learning your own shit. Well, here's the thing. I did go to college, but I went in for business administration, and then I ended up like graduating and finding out that business administration doesn't really get you shit. So my first job was a call center. That was pretty bad for my mental health. So I ended up like leaving that job. Now I'm doing this. I only consider forming an official team. Yeah, that could work out. Forgot how much of a difficulty spike cultist space in the. Yeah, it was a pretty horrible difficulty. Because you've been playing it for years, you love how Doom games. Yeah, they're pretty tough. To whom 3 and 64 are mid. What do y'all think about full range to? Are you happier with you? I mean, I used to work as a call center. Used to. But now I'm like mainly doing YouTube. Thanks, Rockman. I appreciate it. That's what I'm mainly doing, and I'm also like freelance. Also do that shit on a freelance basis. Yeah, I ended up like getting more out of like video editing than my own college. Yeah, I mean, feels like I went to college and graduated at the worst time to go and graduate college, in my opinion. AI, it's gonna get worse for anything, right? Anyone is gonna go to college, right? Better make sure that you're getting something out of that degree that you. Let me tell you, degrees are expensive. Even if you're gonna pay that shit outright, or if you're gonna take out a loan for you, that shit is expensive. It's all good, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, it's circumstance. This circumstance, but hey, I mean, like at the very least, I didn't really have. Pretty happy that I didn't go to debt for college education. That. Oh, you're confident if I keep making videos outside of. That's also what I'm planning to do as well, to make other videos outside of Devil May Cry, but like the problem that I'm having right now is like every time I try to make a video that is Devil May Cry, algorithm kind of tanks that and it's like, no, go back to making that Devil May Cry content. Everybody wants the Wacky Wahoo pizza. No one wants that Onimusha shit. But now I'm gonna keep trying, and I have a few ideas for other videos. On other videos. Making more hits. Wait, you're not going to college because you've heard too many horror stories about. I mean, hey, in the US of A, right? For most people, like, learning a trade is much smarter. Yeah, I know. YouTube algorithm. I mean, like, anything they should have the 2010s algorithm back. Because, like, this new algorithm is kind of shit. And for a creator, I mean, like, just like lump a YouTuber in. If you like lump a YouTuber into a niche, then you're just like stifling. It's creepy. Don't need a degree to get a game design job at a big company. Yeah, when it's like portfolio based, it's like you have to show them your work. You have to show them your work, and then you make that into like a portfolio file, and you show that to the company, and then it's like, yep, it's all good. Content doesn't do very well since no commentary. Depends on the commentary as well. Bestie is considering learning to weld because of how much it pays. Not many of us can afford college. I mean,
Teleporter nearby.
I mean, it is ridiculously unaffordable, and even then, right? Also, I mean, like I was like in college, I was mainly studying marketing, right? Business administration marketing. That's what I was mainly studying. Then what I've heard is like, yeah, if you want that college degree to work out, then you're gonna need the nepotism card. Even in Egypt. You're gonna need like the nepotism. Even then, right? Even then, right, if they're just like relying on nepotism alone, then they're leaving so much talent on the table. Welding is a job that won't go. No, it will never go away. Yeah. Technically, you don't need to know a degree for game design, though it is highly recommended. At least get some type of degree. Applying to a big company is Sony. I mean, yeah, you could say that, but like you would have a much better chance of getting hired if you have a strong portfolio and the college. Yeah, I mean, like, company still wants a degree from you. You're still gonna have to show a strong portfolio. And in this day and age, you don't need to. I mean, it's quickly becoming obsolete. No, you'll probably never get a job at Sony or Nintendo. Rather work for smaller teams, or you can make your own team. Go ahead. Auto. Big companies have too many. Yeah, they do. You could start your own company. Want to. Fuck. Yeah, now we learn. Yeah, now throughout the stream, we just learned that in the modern day, college is kind of a waste. And the only time you can get a job with your college degree is if you have the nepotism card in your favor. That is just the sad fact of them. You think people think college isn't nearly as important? Used to be probably because you would have to pay a mortgage just to have a decent living condition there, but you know, there's always online. And I bet it's cheaper though. Plus, there was the pandemic back in 2020 where everything. It's all our fault. It's all our fault. Not being born into a rich family or being born to a huge tech CEO or something. It's all our fault. Plus, I mean, it depends, but college itself is all. But I found it to be easier than high school. That was my experience with college. Good. Okay, I got some armor. Got some armor. Yeah, they are pretty chill. Oh, high school and middle school was a nightmare. Honestly, college. I mean, college is way more chill, man. It's way more chill than those stages of education. Don't have an ADHD. Feel like you try to focus on school. I mean, school is boring, dude. School is usually boring. I mean, here's the thing. When you're learning about history in school, it's like the most boring shit ever, but like, some dude on YouTube is gonna make that shit fun. What the fuck? Growing up, you were scared of... I mean, here's the thing. It's a lot easier than high school and everything, but it's a big investment. So if you're gonna, like, go to college, you have to... You're gonna have to make sure that you're gonna be getting something out of your... That is, like, the most crucial thing.
Identified.
Wait. Hell yeah, the armor also totally true. College is way chiller. You don't even have to show up, but you're paying. I mean, like sometimes like a course where you get dropped from a course if you end up like being absent for lectures. Don't fucking care about the details, Romeo. It or how calculus, how to calculate the volumes, but cube. Honestly, it was unnecessary. If self what kids there got on nerves there. For freshmen. Also, when you was growing up. I mean, dude. A lot of people get scared of female. People get scared of not unique to anybody. Where the fuck? There we go. Teach us important stuff, not how to calculate square or root of an imaginary number. Wait. Thanks, man. I just had to like put it close up to my mouth. Yeah, the Hyper Quadcast X is a very good one. There we go. So if it's gonna be education, then actually educate us. You can say, the worst you can say is no. Wop has never played a Doom game, but she's pretty nice. Why you ask? Who's Swap? Where people are begging to school to teach them more important stuff. Well, let's be honest, how many students? Not a lot, man. I mean, like, the school system itself. I do not, for the life of me, I don't get how does this, like, ranking system on chat work. I push. Also got H. Sometimes facing out that would make. That does happen. I mean, it does happen. Based on the number. Oh, it's comments. Oh, it's comment. Yeah, you trying to gamify. You believe the acceleration plasma gun heats up the metal. Heal. Running around to find. Have to find and. Wait, Joe, to make your mic sound better, just pull a Markiplier and shove. Oh my god! Shove it in my mouth. Close up the internet. Oh, I'm looking. Help! Help! Points. Help! Bye. Okay, I literally got rid of that deep. Jackpot! That is literally the closest thing to a glory kill. Woo! Maximum 110. Not bad at all. What's the best action game? Honestly, all games aging as game. Best action game? That is not Devil. Ninja Gaiden 2. That is like my comfort action game. HP left of entry. Or left side of the. I can't believe I ended up getting that last glory kill. Chapter has been complete. Yo, how's it hanging, man? Thanks for catching this here. Almost count the pixel screen. For real. I mean, the internet in Egypt is kind of weak. That's a compromise that way. Why most games can't have great gameplay along with a great story? Why does it have to be one or the exactly? It could be both. That was like the only glory kill. Bloodborne. That was a pretty fun action. How do you go? This one? Then I'm gonna dip. All is good, man. All is good. Everything is popping, Sardine. Thanks for catching this here live stream. Yeah, you know about the internet over there? You have a buddy. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. I think all of you comfort game. Mine is Ninja Gaiden 2. OG Ninja.
Engines online.
And I know that Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is pretty much safe.
Established.
Sometimes unfortunately you gotta cut shit and prioritize one over the other, which fuck yeah, exactly. Otherwise, we'd have nothing if everyone tried to accomplish it. Wait. Warner Bros. Selling. Yeah. And the industry. Oh. Okay, there we go. There's the mix. That is pretty much the eternal dash. That's the eternal dash. Wi-Fi is pretty good. You can see it relatively. Tried to play Uno with your buddy. It also crashed many times. Yeah. We or like Telecom Egypt is like the worst internet provider, and the worst part about it is that it's a monopoly. Wait. But this is fucking cool. A kaiju battle with a demon. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty fucking cool. Oh, okay. Palm strike. Epic palm strike. This was pretty fucking cool. Wait. Dude, you heard that you were surprised because they have two giants in this game. It's crazy. Action game is the best story. Has to be Metal Gear Rising, and even though you know the story, not everybody's cup of tea. You love destroying the environment with the mech world. Yep, you can destroy the environment. Hey. Touching. Just like that, you're just like this. Bomb strike one shots normal Titan. Bump the other one.
Core malfunctioning.
Sir, a Titan broke through. The energy relay is under attack.
If that core explodes, the city goes missing.
I'm not giving this dude a chance. It's not. Oh, okay. What the hell? But that was fucking badass.
Dimensional barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we
They're
have?
too big to fail.
Not long. The
Have
reactor
you
has
ever
sustained
raged
heavy
so
damage.
hard? In Elden Ring, I have. punched your controller in your headphones so many times. Damn! What were you playing, dude? I got you to rage so badly. What? Wait. Nearly done the Fable with the G remote. Where should I? There we go. Overheat. Palm straight. Yo, wait. TV. Palm straight. And ground straight. Rocket punch. This is the closest you'll get to a Megas XLR game. Or Fortnite makes you feel anger that you cannot describe.
Deploy weaponry.
But you
Incoming.
wonder if they're ever gonna get another. I don't know, dude, because like Netflix themselves, they consider the gaming division worthless, which is dumb as fuck. Because video games make more than movies and TV and everything. Only broken the device once. That what you broke your PSP. What the hell happened? Okay, this is fucking epic. So wait a sec. So you broke the PSP. Nobody was ever able to guess the game that caused it. Yeah, Dead Space could. I want to play Dead Space. We hope we do. I mean, I hope that we get other Arkham games, and there was gonna be Arkham Beyond, which was a pretty cool concept. Yeah, there was Arkham Shadow, which was a sequel to Origin. Yeah, they make mountains of cash more than the entire entertainment industry combined. And Netflix, they're like, yeah, well, the WB division is kind of worthless. And they're talking out of their asses. No, not VR, you want a legit Arkham game? Mega Man, because all of the games raid. Or Arkham is fire, the idea said. Broke a TV. Wait. Raging Mad TV, well, damn. Weird. Oh. There we go. The motherfucker tried to throw a sword at me and it did not work out. I mean, like, I did see Arkham Shadow and it looks like a pretty good VR game. Yeah, this is where I am gonna be
Sire,
going.
player is approaching the core.
Chaos
The
and
barrier is
destruction.
critical. Relay overloading.
Or
We need to
Arkham.
pull everyone back.
Seriously. Doomslayer didn't keep it. The breaking because Mega Man was bad. Wii
That core
boxing.
will explode.
Wii Sports
Evacuate
boxing.
now.
The hell? Who are you playing that shit?
He's trying to save the city. Player, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The green ship has disappeared from radar.
Reminder that his mech is. Reminder that his mech is his base in it. Yo, for real? So I'm pretty much like putting in his base in Eternal. Dude. Eternal, I remember like his base being an entire ship. That's what I remember. He totally wished it was still functioning. Obviously he wanted to. It was fun. Hey. I could punch down. And there we go. This is the most active 3-viewer chat. I mean, hey, it's gonna recommend the stream to more people that way. Totally wished it was full functioning. Base and Eternal was Sentinel ship named after the Fortress of Doom. Oh, I just thought that this was Sam Raimi direct. It would make a great director for that movie. The fun thing about small YouTubers is that they learn their audience names and personalities. We don't get lost in the sea of millions of other exactly. Yeah, that is the best thing about like directing with small YouTube.
No response from the makers. Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
And Superman punch. Or you can. Oh my. Damn Titan doesn't want to die. Finally. Hang on. If you get 1 million subscribers, you'll remember. Yep, I will remember the goon discussion. I shall remember it. Yep, the goon. I am sorry though. Yeah, I'd be like, dude, at the earlier in the stream, we were just making a bunch of gooner jokes, man. Yep, you could rewind it from the beginning and you could find like a bunch of gooner jokes. Finding out who's goonable and who's not goonable. But I shall remember the gooning memes that we had. And whoa! Yep, official channel lord. Goon. Fuck it, I'd be like, yep. You know what? I might end up like changing the Discord server name from the Devil Cave to the Legion of Goons. If that's the case, I might do that. That is it. Change it to the Legion. Wait, remember? I guess you should change the name of the stream to Goon the Dark Ages. Remember the goon meant enemy gang member. Yeah, I remember that shit. The devil. It's the devil goon back again with a brand new video. Yep. Please do that also. Give me an... I'm gonna send the invites. I'm gonna send... Yup, I died. Devil may goon. Ah, please do that. Turn. Such different times when goon was literally meant bad guy. Wanted to go for a Superman one. Pull your goon trigger. What the fuck? Guys, how many times have you beaten DMC3 on Dante Must Goon difficult? Dante Must Goon. That was for you. Most of the time. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna have to send it in. I wonder if we can messages in the Discord. Hang on a sec. Let me just fetch that. That is fucking badass. Move right now, go! I mean, most of the time you'd like Beetle Bailey if...
The transdimensional barrier is offline. Demonic activity is
you're just kidding.
surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Comes to passionate.
Return
Wait,
to the Sentinel
who's-
barracks.
Very big. Yeah, the Titan Goon. Alright, before leaving...
I did as you asked.
Have
Now,
to
please,
find the cave.
Let her soul be at peace.
And the heart of Argent.
Is sealed in the chamber. I told you I c-
And I need to get the
cannot
invite for
open it.
to get the channel invite. Where is the channel invite? How do you send an invite on Discord? Like for a server. Wait. Hang on 1 second. I'm not leaving just yet. I'm looking for the thing. Invite the server. Yep, and I just got the link. I just got the link. Wait. And yeah, I just put the link to the Discord in the chat. I just put that in. The Gooner Joe! Wait, the Missouri Gooner? Wait, a little cartoon strip about a lazy soldier? Well, I'm about to end the stream anyways, but yeah, here's the link. Yeah, here is the invite link. On a sec, I'm also gonna send it. I'm also gonna put it as a pinned comment on the actual VOD, on the actual stream VOD. Hang on a sec. Yeah, opening YouTube in another tab just to get access to my own live stream and shit. Hang on a damn minute. Your channel. Okay. The Gooner Joe. You go drop down from the channel name. Catch you later, my dude. I am glad that you enjoyed the stream, and I'm also gonna put it in the actual comments. So, yeah. I am gonna have to dip myself. Well, it has been a very fun stream. It was a ridiculously fun stream. I had fun. I'd like to thank Rockman, Dante Sparta, Bizarre Memes, and Jeffrey Oaks, Swapter, and everybody who stopped by for the stream and the channel update. And I might even make a video for the channel update. And I'd like to thank Nerdo Dragon for catching this here stream. But as of now, myself, I am gonna have to bounce. So yeah, this has been me, the Devil Joe, signing out, and catch y'all later. Bye-bye.